Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to talk about submission. And I hear a lot of quotes and a lot of focus from men about submission and why, it seems like it's such a high up thing. And the average man focuses so much on submission that they forget one intricate detail that can make submission effortless from a woman. But right now, we're going to quickly discuss 3 different reasons a woman can submit to you. And the first reason is the best reason. The first reason is the worst reason, and the last reason is the best. I repeat, the first reason is the best, is the worst reason, and the last reason is the best. So follow me to the very end, and you'll see exactly what these reasons are. Now, let us start with reason number one. That's the worst reason of all. Reason number one a woman can submit to you is fear. Now, that fear as a motivation for submission, it's born out of the fact that the man has found a way to intimidate the woman by into submission. Anytime he doesn't get his way, let's say he throws a fit or shouts or acts out in a kind of anger. Anytime he doesn't get his way or the woman does not do anything that aligns with his own will, there are consequences for that, because the woman, if sees a side of him she doesn't expect, and it puts this kind of fear in her. So fear as a reason for the woman's submission places the woman at a point where they are seeing this man as something like a kind of ogre or something scary, something that they cannot defy. So because of that, they are scared, and the fear is what now makes them submit to the man. So this reason is actually the worst reason of all a woman can submit to you, because she's not following you with her true mind. She's just acting out like a robot because she's scared of you. And the catch to this reason is that eventually the woman will take off. If your thundering typhoon waves gets to a point where she feels like her life is unsafe, or she can no longer endure endure what the kind of fearful outbursts that you present, if this method of you channeling her, pushing her to submission, is making her feel unsafe, one day she'll just take off and say, I cannot do this anymore. Usually abusive men use this method. That is their high point of making a woman submit, by destroying things, or attacking the woman verbally or physically. And this is the worst way. This is the worst way, of course, the worst possible way. And the catch is, eventually, if the woman finds a loophole, she will escape and leave the man alone to sort out their issues themselves. Number two, this is the number 2 reason for submission. Now, this number 2 reason that a woman can submit to a man is respect. If a man is, and respect is earned. It's not something that a man has to hoist upon a woman and say, you must respect me. I am the respectable one in this house. Respect me or die. No, that one is fear. Respect is earned. It is something that a man that, let's say, for instance, the man is, I'll use like all sorts of reasons. Let's say the man is intelligent and smart and always makes wise decisions, and the woman always learns from the man. And the man can count on the woman can count on the man's wisdom to guide her. The woman is like, respects that and be like, yes, I will submit to this guy because he has it up here. He's intellectual, he's smart. I can go with this. I can submit to this because I know that I'll be guided well, right? Yes. Now, under respect, there's also, respect has many facets. It's like something that comes out of the man that the woman admires, and she submits to him because of that. Now, aside from, I just used intelligence as an example. Yes, there could be vain reasons where a woman can respect a man. Yes, vain, fickle reasons like, oh, he's a great provider, he has money. It's kind of vain, but yeah, it is still, the woman respects a great provider. A man who takes care of her, let's say she's been married to the man, and maybe say the man has money, or it's not even about him having money. Whatever he has, makes sure that the woman is well catered for. And ever since she married him, he's been taking care of her well. She has not wanted for anything. And the woman respects that. So she's like, yeah, this man is a good provider. This one is an odogu. And, women love odogu. So, so she's like, yes, I'm an also odogu, so I must respect this my asodogu status to ensure that things don't go out of hand. You understand? So the woman respects the man for being an Odogu, Odogu provider, and respects her as Odogu status and submits to the status quo to ensure that the status quo continues. The only catch to this reason for submission is when the Asodogu, when the proponent of the Odogu status is shifted aside by bad economy. Oh my goodness. Strange things begin to happen to that submission. Yes, that is the problem with this submission. The problem with this submission is when when finances start to trickle, when the man's provider status starts to wobble because the economy has flogged the man's bum, right, left, and center, the woman starts to, the submission begins to dance too. It's from hopping on one leg to disappearing completely. Why? Because the reason why the woman was submitting was based on a respect motivated by finance, provision, and all those kind of material things. So if respect is materially stimulated, it can also be materially eradicated. So number 2 reason is, of course, respect. And respect, like I said, can be born out of different things. I just gave 2 reasons: provision and intelligence and all those. And another thing, that's still a catch, because even respect, if the man's intelligence starts to, act funny or something, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe the man stops being wise. Of course, this submission can begin to wobble too. So now let's go to the last reason. This is the best reason of all, that a woman that can make a woman submit to a man is love. Yes. And the thing is that the average man ignores this. When the average man wants to marry a woman or wants a woman in his life, he doesn't even care much whether she loves him or not. He just wants her. It's more about control. Like, yeah, I want her in my life. And once he's able to get her, nothing else matters. As long as the woman is, aligning with him. If he says, come here, sit here, baby, she comes and sits. She's fine. He doesn't really care much about her heart, and that is wrong. I tell you. The third reason for respect, and is the best reason, the third reason for submission, and that's the best reason of all, is, of course, love. This reason makes submission effortless. In this way of submitting to a man, the woman loves the man, and submission becomes effortless. And why does she love the man? She loves the man because the man just is who he is. Just the very fact that the man exists is all it takes for her to submit to him. Whether she has money, whether he doesn't have money, this kind of submission does not shift based on status. If the man's status rises, submission continues. If it falls, submission continues. If something happens to him mentally, let's say he loses his mind, has a psychotic breakdown, the submission continues. You understand? So this is the best motivation for submission. Love. Love is truly the principal thing. The only catch to this, the only thing that can shift this, that can make a woman, leave a man she submits to out of love is, let's say, because the man, for instance, if a woman submits to you out of love and you start to abuse that, you know that she loves you and you are beginning to feel too good about it. You now start messing around. You start disrespecting her. If the woman loves herself enough, she will leave. Not because she stopped loving you, but because she loves herself enough to realize that peace is more, that she values her peace and she's not ready to deal with all the dramas and the chaos you are presenting. So if a woman submits out of love, you have to appreciate that and not abuse it. Because if you abuse it and she loves herself, she will run and it will be your fault. Simple. So I hope whoever this is meant for, if it resonates, take it, run with it, and learn from it and do whatever you want with it, with God as your guide. Thank you. Bye.